И снова сердце зовет. Рюкзак собрать и вперед в мир неизведанных мест. Бескрайний северный лес, там, где запах костра, где глухие места, и не каждый туда смеет сделать свой шаг. Там друид Феофан точно знает свой план. Покорив хмурый лес, заберет его дары.
You've reprieved, my precious buddies. Well, it's spring duck hunting season. We're after the drake, the male duck from the blind. A goose will fly by, a goose will be flying over, and we'll shoot the goose. I have licenses for goose hunting. This year, I got licenses for black grouse, capercaillie, duck, barnacle goose, goose, and woodcock. Basically, I got licenses for almost everything, but I'm out of licenses for my mother-in-law, couldn't get a license for my mother-in-law. So friends, well, the boat. We'll get ready here and land. We'll be building a blind together. It's hot, but as you can see, there's still some ice in places. There are streams here and there, like this one. See, this is a lake. This is a lake, and a stream flows into it. I actually planned to hunt somewhere else, but over there the streams are just tiny trickles. How should I put it? Even a boat can't get through. Not even a boat. That's why we're having our spring hunt in a place like this. Well, we chose it. Let's see how it goes. Actually, I've seen ducks here before. In the fall, I came here while hunting on foot. I got some ducks. I hunted capercaillie here in the fall. Yes, I got 2 capercaillie. There. Let's see how it goes. So we have Kazanga 5 and 3 to Hatsu 18. Look what I have in the boat, quickly. The main thing is that the ice doesn't give way. On some streams there's no ice at all. Honestly, I thought there wouldn't be any, but here it is. But this is the far north, friends, so that's how it is. So we have nets for the blind, decoys, a rifle, a spinning rod, a backpack. Tonight I'll be sleeping in a tent without a stove, without any kind of heating at all. But we'll see. I have a sleeping bag like this. I slept in it at minus 25 in a trailer, which is basically like being outside. So we'll see. Did I at least take the axe? Yes, I have the axe. Here's my axe, covered in blood. Well, my friends, it's time to show you my new hunting backpack. It's called R.O. Sorok. That means Hunter's Backpack 40. It's camouflage. Here it is. There are various straps. I'll tell you everything now. Let's see what I put inside it. Or rather, not what I put in, but what I have left after the hunt. Here it is. Mine is 40 liters. There are 2 side pockets here. Here it is. A little carabiner. A compartment. Like this. In which, for example, you can store optics or some devices like that. I keep power banks here. It's just convenient to take them out. I keep them here, not really store them. I just, well... I've got a multi-tool here. Here I've got duck calls. Here are some wipes. The pocket is quite spacious. Well, you could even put some game in here or something else. But this buckle doesn't adjust, so it stays just the way it is. That's how it is. Now let's take a look at these pockets, which I personally really like. Look, there are these compartments on top here. I've attached all sorts of carabiners and so on here. Here there are compartments for cartridges. This is a fired cartridge, and there's also this large patch pocket. Here I always have a hunter's first aid kit. Multi-tool. Lighter, pockets, inside they're soft like this, nothing will get scratched here, nothing will break here. So let's see, here's a patch pocket, and here I have a rope. Well, that's for when you're building a blind and so on. And there are slots for cartridges, like these elastic ones you see for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can still fit more in here. See, I did this, I've already tried it. And they're on magnets, with embossing like this, with a deer, a noble deer singing something there. So this is the kind of backpack. And here, there's micro fleece. A flap like this protects the zipper. By the way, this kind of skirt is better than a rubberized zipper, because a rubberized zipper is a tricky thing. Alright, let's take a look. There's a strap adjustment like this, and here on the strap I've attached the things I need. There are these kinds of pockets. It's also a belt, buckles, everything's fine. Here, take a look. Let's check out this pocket. Here there's also an ammo holder. It holds 6 rounds as well. I have a lighter and a lens cleaning cloth for optics. Here. There are these pockets that expand outwards like this. Personally, it's convenient for me to keep my weapons magazine here. I have paracord, matches, a lighter, just the usual stuff. If you want, you can remove them or adjust them. They're on these kinds of fasteners. The second pocket is a flap one. Here I have a woodcock call, and it's also finished the same way. Everything is made with non-scratching fabric. It's like felt. Okay, here I have everything I need, some kind of treat. And Makarevich's balaclava for hunting capercaillie, that's all. That counts. A day pack. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what's inside. Let's open it up. It opens up just like this, so here it is. It opens up to about here, roughly speaking about halfway. Here there's a kind of rubberized fabric, like PVC, and here I have my pot. The thermos is just here. I'm explaining I didn't just throw things in randomly. This is actually taken from my hike. Raincoat. Filming equipment. Tripod. This is actually a really great tripod. Second camera, by the way, here it is. Here's a box with the necessary tools and one flashlight and a second flashlight. Fire kit. And a third flashlight. So that's the amount of stuff. It's a pretty spacious, large backpack. The only thing is, if you put something here, it will fall out. It will definitely fall out. This is a backpack from the company Aquatic. This, friends, is not an advertisement. I bought it myself. By the way, in this pocket, I have a backpack hanger like this. I've already shown it, but if you want, I can show it again. So, that's the kind of backpack it is. The material here I think is felt, but I won't argue. It has this aquatic print, and it's kind of like PVC, meaning it's not coated with anything, but the fabric here is PVC, so it's pretty durable. The handle is like this. Really, really nice, very comfortable. I like this part, this, what do you call it? The weaving or something. Kind of like ripstop, but with a honeycomb pattern. The straps are small, but that's right, it's not meant for long hikes. Air mesh. There's a system here so your body can breathe, and the straps are thin so it'll be comfortable to shoot, or you might not even notice them at all. Alright, let's pack everything up. So that's the thing, guys. I recommend it. The RO40 backpack, the Hunter's backpack. I have the RO60, the RO90, and all sorts of other ones from Aquatic. And I just can't stop because, you know, something new. Well, a new thing means new adventures, and a new backpack means new experiences every time. Every new backpack is like, well, an interesting new event. Yeah, I really like this pocket, that organizer pocket on top. Here you go. The zipper pulls are nice and bright, with 2 in some places and 1 in others. Well, here you go. This thing opens up. It's also very convenient. This part right here. You see, it's like felt here. Something like that. Your equipment won't get damaged. Well, there are different kinds of hunting, right? So this is a day pack. It's actually a pretty chunky one. Alright. From time to time, thirsty ducks fly by here, so to speak. Now, I'll put 1 here and 1 here. I only have 3 ducks. And I'll put the drake over there, far away, so that when the drakes fly from that direction along the river, they don't land there, but instead fly past and land with the ducks. Well, that's my logic. I don't know. I don't really have much experience, to be honest. This is my 3rd spring hunting season. Specifically for duck. So let's see. Let's go make a blind. Let's take off some clothes. It's hot. Here, I put down the ducks. The ducks are just some regular ones, cheap. I ordered them. I had 4 of them, couldn't find the 4th one. The kids probably took it somewhere. 1 drake and 2 hens. I'll throw it, well, already said where. Okay, let's go. Now we'll find a fallen branch. Let's put it in here. Then we'll stretch the net. Alright, I'll check back in. By the way, friends, what am I supposed to do here? No. Over there, right there. Look, I'll show you now. So, here's the juniper. And here we have the shooting lane. There you go, left and right. On the right, it's unlikely. Most likely they'll be coming from the lake. They'll land here. Look, right from here now. The view from here looks intentional, you know? There, we'll stretch it over the top. And we'll stretch it across too. That's it. It'll be great. They can't see us, and we can't see them. We'll stretch it like this, and we'll camouflage it too. By the way, I plan to hunt for 2 days. Let's see how it goes. If nothing works out, it's no big deal. Well, I mean, I think that if nature doesn't intend to reward you, then you just won't get anything. And, well, there's no point in showing off. That's the net. This is the first one. They're a little different for me. Okay, I touched this one up a bit. So what's this? This one already has ropes on it. Whoa! And you can't see it. So what's up? So we'll go from this birch tree now. Whoa! We'll go from this birch tree, right? Alright, from this birch tree. Friends, always take ropes with you. In my case, I have a paracord. Paracord, right? Like this. Shoot. Convenient. We'll need to move the boat later. That's it. Now pull it over the top. Not too tight on top, so it doesn't get in the way if we need to shoot birds in flight. And this net seems bigger. Yeah. It is bigger. Okay. We stretch it like this right here. I'm tangled. Did I do everything right? No. Yes, like this? Pull. Oh, I shouldn't have redone it. Friends, don't mind me, it's always such an intimate process. Yes. The bear kept poking, so I took the toy from him. The main thing is that he doesn't get upset. All right. All right, friends, let's move in. We built the blind, the rain cover. Let's carry it. We're moving the boat around the bend. That's it. Let's go. We're not leaving our ducks behind, by the way. And by the way, I also forgot to show you something else. I'll show you now. I just need to make sure I don't forget it in the boat. This video will be useful for someone, just for example, take me. I didn't even know how to handle these decoys, how to interact with them, how deep to set them, how far from the shore, and so on. That's it. I had no one to learn from, and no one among my family or friends does this kind of duck hunting. That's it. I had some experience a long time ago, well, a very long time ago, with Gina. There, I have an acquaintance. With Gina, yes, we did. All right, like that. I don't know what the risk is here, but she's not going. So how do I do it? All right, got one. One over there. Great. And we'll throw the drake in too. Farther away. We should have smeared his cheeks, that's all, so he'd look like a female. Oh well. Maybe a flock will come swoop in. Excellent. So all the ducks are set up. This one probably won't be very visible, but I've already moved the boat away. Let it stay. That's it, friends. The hunt officially begins. My gun is in a case like this. It's called Armsen RSS-1. It's kind of like a Taiga, kind of like a Viper, only better. I mean, it's a 12 gauge. A red dot sight, a choke tube, just a cylinder choke, just an extension. Just a few mods, nothing special, just the way I like it. What? Alright, now we'll find the magazine. A 5-round magazine. I have the shells here in this aquatic backpack, guys. There's a compartment like this. Let's get the cartridges. I have number 3 shot without a shot cup. Igla. I haven't used them yet, so I don't know how they work. We'll see. Well, if someone... Okay, we already have a drake landing over there. It's rocking on the waves. But it's not flying here yet. We haven't quacked, right? Alright, 6 rounds here. Look, here's what we're going to do now. Alright, I need to remember that it's 6. Alright, that's the kind of shotgun it is. The strap. You can actually detach it if it's going to get in the way. Alright then, now it's just waiting its turn, as they say. So, it's moment of glory. So what else? Let's close the backpack. I have such a cool backpack. Of course, okay. This is for the 7th one. Here are my duck calls. 1 goose call and 2 duck calls. A strap like this. Here. These calls are 100 years old. Already 100 years. This one here is the cheapest one I bought. Listen. Quack. 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 I won't do the goose call. And who do we have here?
This is Mankov.
It's been a while since I trained friends, so don't judge me too harshly. Peck, peck. There, now let's see. We've probably missed the moment already. Let's check. Let's check how they're flying. There's 1 duck, there's the 2nd one. Damn, they're close, of course, but at least it'll be a sure shot, friends. A clean one. Alright, let's sit down and calm down. Whew, so where's our thermos? I have tea with cloudberry. I brewed it yesterday, was already drinking it while driving. Today, friends, we won't hunt this evening because I need to get ready. I left my tent in a certain place. The tent, sleeping pads, sleeping bag, basically. We'll be sleeping outside tonight. I just hope it won't be too cold. Well, it will be a good experience. Let's toast to the start of the hunt, friends. Good luck to you and to me as well. Let's try to get something, friends. There's a little breeze here and coming from the lake, even though I'm in the forest. I hope it doesn't get worse. So the lake is long and the wind goes along the lake like this, but I'm kind of on a little peninsula, so it just touches me a bit here. Oh, that's good tea. Someone might tell me now that I don't know how to quack. Yes, friends, I don't know how to quack, but still, here it is. Before this, I had 2 hunting seasons, and there was also another incident before that, but they're flying. Honestly, I honestly don't get it myself. I just can't seem to quack. Well, it seems to me that I quack kind of weakly, but still. Friends, it just flew by. I couldn't turn it around. I don't know, guys. As usual, I won't be showing you. It's hard to film anyway, and I don't think it's necessary. Because there are all sorts of rules on YouTube that's basically normal. But on Russian platforms, yeah, on RooTube, on Zen, all of that gets banned. So I'll just show you when I've already, well, gotten some game if I get any. Please, friends, don't judge me too harshly for this video. You see, I'm not some kind of film director, you know? I don't have a film set, expensive cameras, and so on. I'm out hunting right now. Hunting is what matters most to me. I'm filming for you as best I can. So please forgive me if anything goes wrong. There's a bend in the river up there. I'll show you later. For now, I'm just having tea. A bend in the riverbed, and well, there's also a duck flying here. I just somehow... Last year, when the hunting season was already over, I came here to fish and set up here. Well, the hunting season had just ended. I came here to fish, stopped, set up here, and had lunch. The place is great. So, and here, you know, ducks were flying around, back and forth, mergansers were flying. Mallards. Oh, got it. Guys, got it. Oh, something hit hard. Got it. Let's go check it out. First, already passed. Already passed. It flew by. It was coming from over there. I saw it. I just thought usually they fly like this, along the shore too. So it was flying from over there and then turned apparently toward the ducks. Well, that's something. It's a golden eye. I think it was a golden eye. Well, not I think it was a golden eye. It fell somewhere on the ground, not in the water. Great, now we'll be searching for it in this mess for a while. Alright. Alright. Oh, moose tracks, by the way. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should climb somewhere else. Guys, look, moose tracks, by the way. It's not about moose now. Here they are, right here, these ones. Yeah, somewhere around here. It flew by not far from here. You always have to retrieve, friends. You can't leave a wounded animal, or well, any game you hunt, you always have to take it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, friends, it's a goldeneye. Goldeneye, Emily. I didn't get a goldeneye this... Well, last year I didn't get a goldeneye. Nice drake. Last year I didn't get a goldeneye. I got a merganser instead. Such a handsome one. We're on the board, guys. The adrenaline is really kicking in, honestly. Well, it's strange that he flew in with the mallards, isn't it? Maybe he was just passing by, maybe just flying. Because, well, I didn't see him. I didn't see him, you know, really join them or anything. He was just flying by, that's all. There's my blind over there. And that's how he turned. At first I wanted to shoot, but the trees in front of me got in the way. They all fly in from the lake. They don't want to leave the swamp. Guys, I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half, and I just fired for the first time. I haven't even missed yet. I haven't shot at all. Just the first time now. Guys, while I was hanging up the bird, the drake landed. By the time I figured out where he was, he landed next to the drake. One drake landed right next to the other. Hey, what's up with you? The wind is getting stronger. Not good. With this wind, the duck won't hear if it's far away. I hear noises back there like someone walking. At this rate, even the thermos will be empty. But it's fine. We got the first one. The first GoldenEye. It's strange. I don't really know about GoldenEyes. Well, it just happened to, I guess it was just flying by. I don't know. I can't say why it showed up here. The wind's getting stronger, that's bad. If anything interesting happens, we'll check back in. GoPro, stop recording. Got one! Got one, guys. Let's go check. I don't have time to turn them on for you. Okay, damn. Okay, right, I need the rope. We got one, guys. Sat right next to the ducks. A drake landed right next to the ducks. Oh, that was a close shot. There he is. Got him. From that distance. You're hitting it right on target. It's hard to get close to the ice floes. I thought I wouldn't need it. Got it, friends. Whoa, we got it. Got it. I shot its wing. What a beauty. Forgive me, buddy. You'll be useful. Oh, got it right in the neck. Well then, friends. Alright, got it. Okay, I'm heading out now, signing off, going to the camp, bringing all this with me. That's it, see you. By the way, we'll clear the chamber. By the way, friends, I forgot to tell you, I reloaded. I switched from number 3 shot to number 5 shot, and I still have a Glav Patron here. Here, number 5, because, well, number 3 is too close if they are. Well, just as I thought, that's it, I got 2 drakes. One of them came by accident. A GoldenEye drake and a mallard. Alright, well, friends, it's time. Ooh. It's time to get ready. We'll go, as I already explained. Yeah, I got hit by a branch, as I already mentioned, friends, and I explained that we won't be staying for the evening hunt, although I think the evening would have been much more productive. That's it. Tomorrow we'll do a morning sit, and then we'll head out by lunchtime. Let's meet at the camp, and I'll show you how I'm setting up everything. We got it, the weapon worked. My hunting shotgun did its job, the ammo worked, Everything was good, nothing let us down. The only thing is, I missed a lot here, and all sorts of things happened, and I didn't have time to turn on the camera. But not everything, as they say. A camera can't capture it all, right? Alright, that's it. Let's get ready and go. Let's unload. Let's unload, get ready, and go, friends. Tomorrow we'll come here. Just grab a little backpack. Well, that's about it. I think it's not bad. We've got 2 birds. You know, if I really needed meat, I would just go to the store and buy it. Well, to put it bluntly, but this is the romance of it. It's about emotions. It's awesome. Let's put the weapon away. We don't need it in the boat anymore. And let's move. Alright, let's meet at the camp. GoPro, stop recording. Let's go to the boat. Across the ice. They said it was an early spring, but look, there's still ice. Well, you know, people were saying early spring, but look, there's still ice. Look, there's my boat parked over there. Alright, friends, let's go. GoPro, stop recording. Well, friends, here we are. We've arrived. Now we need to decide where to set up the tent and put down some evergreen boughs to make an insulating ground layer. I've already started the campfire. Nice. I like this place. Alright, slowly. Now we'll figure out what goes where. Table. Okay, yeah, insulated floor. So where are we going to be? Where are we going to sleep? Let's set up the tent now, and then we'll deal with the beads and so on. I just don't have a small tent. If I had a small tent, I would have taken it and just camped with it. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. The only downside, guys, without any kind of heating, is that, well, for example, my feet got wet, you know, after being in boots all day. Just think about it. And where do you dry them? You can dry your socks by the fire, but not your boots.
All right.
So that's a downside. All right, let's start figuring things out now. Where's the entrance? All right.
Whoa!
Here's our little tent. All right. Friends, you can believe me or not, but honestly, I feel a bit scared to sleep here tonight. It'll be a bit scary to sleep because after all, it's the forest. We'll set up this tent. We can just set it up without even spreading it out too much. Just like that. We even have a sleeping bag today. A sleeping bag, friends, from the company Winter Dream. This is not an ad. A subscriber from Belarus sent it to me. Sent it here, these ones. This company, yes, the one that made this sleeping bag, they make them for Belarusian Olympians, for Belarusian athletes. These, you know, all sorts of things. So,
This is the kind of sleeping bag I'll have today.
now I need to handle the firewood. Just like that, just for the campfire. That goes there. Yeah, spread out. Like this. Well, we've gathered some dead wood. Now we'll chop a little. Like this. At least yeah, let's put it in the pile. And these will just split in half. Yeah. So friends, I just got back from the hunting blind. I haven't even rested yet. All right, we'll rest. Someday, yes, we'll rest. Well, my friends, let's get ours ready. Well, let's cook. I won't be cooking because I'm the one who gets the meat for the family, you know. So I got 2 ducks, right? That's correct. In short, it's better if my family keeps them. Anyway, I don't have any for Shulum. GoPro, stop recording. Well, my friends, that's all. I cleaned the ducks. Ah, the drake, the mallard, turned out to have worms. You cut open the breast there when you check, so I cut it open and checked. Unfortunately, I'm burning it now. It turned out to have worms, friends. It's a shame. So we only have just one golden eye. What can we do? Oh, good morning, friends. The time right now. Almost 5. Now we'll make some tea, have breakfast, and go to our spot. The night went fine. At first it wasn't very comfortable to sleep, but then I got used to it. That's all. Hold on, let's crack open a beer. We'll probably pack up the tent a bit later. We'll get all our stuff ready. We'll leave our hunting spot and stop by here as well. It's not too cold. There wasn't really any frost. But in the sleeping bag, I didn't zip up the sleeping bag when I got out of the sleeping bag a little bit while sleeping. Then, well, I immediately felt the chill. But in the sleeping bag, it was fine. There's some tea, friends. We've got some tea. Okay, friends, let's wait for it to brew. Here it is, look. Cloudberry. And while we're getting ready, so here's the plan. What are the plans for today? The plan is to go hunting. Do a morning sit. Maybe of course we should have come earlier, but here it gets light around 3 in the morning, even a little after 2. Well, that's how it starts, yeah. Well, and that's a very long time to sit. It's still kind of night, but it's already light. But not like in Russia. It's a bit different there. Friends, this fireball made from a Soviet barrel is really good. Chimdimovskaya. Even now, I still know where these barrels are. You can find them in the forests. And you know, friends, I decided to set up the tent and lay out the floor. Somehow I like it. For some reason, it's always like this with me. I like everything to be organized. That doesn't mean it's good. It's just somehow the way I am. I've heard people say many times, I wish I could stay in the forest, but I'm the opposite. Well, I guess it's probably because I go there often. I try. Just get everything done and get out of the forest. Right now we're removing the warm floor mat. Well, warm is a stretch. The floor is made of Evia. It's not really warm at all, but this, my friends, this fire pit is completely safe. The fire is safe, surrounded by bricks with a sturdy iron cauldron. But, I'll feel uneasy there when I'm hunting, knowing that, well, a fire was left here, so even if it's safe, it's better to put it out. And in several stages. Oh, water! That's it. We can be at ease now. All right, it's time to go. Now let's sort out the things we'll take with us right now. All right, friends, let's go. I hope we do something today. We'll definitely accomplish something. There! We leave this, we take the phone, we take the axe, and that's it. Well, my friends, we're approaching our hunting spot. There's our blind. There are the ducks. It looks like they don't look like they'll move. They're sitting tight. I thought it wasn't great, but that was just my impression. There. They're right there for a shot. Let's head into the blind. Wait, is anyone inside? Let's go into the blind, get ready, and get to work. I think we'll have a good hunt today. Alright, guys, I put the backpack with the case under the tree. Let's get the call out now. I'm all set. Still using number 5 shot because, well, I think number 3 is too big for such a short distance. I managed to shoot while they flew in, but oh well. Anyway, what I want to say is that I was really upset that I got a mallard drake. We got a second one yesterday. Yesterday was windy, but today is nice. I got a mallard drake, but he had worms, like that rice you see when you cut open the breast. So I processed all of them first, can you imagine? And then I thought, damn, I should check them for parasites. I checked and found that. That's how it is, friends. It hurts deep down inside. And there's no meat, no bird, and, well, just nothing at all. And I even butchered it. I mean, then I had to wash everything, you know, all that stuff. And it turned out pretty awkward, honestly. Alright, we're sitting and waiting. Today seems like it's going to be a good hunt, because it's quiet so far. Just don't, don't tell me how to quack and so on. Don't quack at me here, got it? No, actually, just kidding. Just... No. Well, first of all, the sound gets distorted. Second, I'm not really that much of a screamer, damn, honestly, if I can put it that way. And also, people who can't quack well the first time, right? Ah, geese! Geese, my friends. They turned, my friends. Can you believe it? They turned. Ah. They turned. They're flying around. Friends, they're turning again. They're going for another turn. Maybe they'll fly along the river. Can you imagine? They made 2 circles. It's actually hard to call like a goose, and the call here is the cheapest one. It was bought about 10 years ago, and back then, well, it cost around 300 rubles. I hope you heard the geese, and I hope, friends, you understood, what I'm talking about. That with no experience, you can do it just like that. Again, probably, well, what do I mean, no experience? If there was experience, maybe a person could land them here. Or, there's a marshy shore behind me. So, where did the third one go? It's interesting, they flew here like this. Well, I quacked like a duck this morning. They flew right over me like this. And they were going along the riverbed. I took out my goose call. How do you say quacked, or rather called them over? They basically circled around. They went over there, but I guess they didn't see. I called them again however I could. They circled again, and somehow I got one. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. Still no one, nothing. Yesterday felt livelier, with birds flying by and many things happening. It's odd, I don't hear any black grouse. There should be a huge number of them here. Well, my friends, it's time. I have to go home today. We spent the whole morning sitting here. Nothing worked out. No one is having any luck. Well, drakes aren't flying at all. Somewhere in the distance, a flock of ducks flew by. A real flock already. Well, maybe I'm not quacking well, or something, but yesterday they were flying. So that's it, friends. Let's get ready. There's still a long road ahead, and we still need to pack up the tent. At the place where we spent the night. Here. So, we got 1 drake. Well, actually, we got 2. But one of them turned out to have worms. That's it. So, Well, that's how it is, a disappointing hunt. I found it interesting. I had an interesting experience with the geese. Now, goose hunters will probably watch this. Well, not just goose hunters, but even those who have hunted and succeeded with geese, and they'll say that I'm talking nonsense. But, well, that's just how it's done. I could go hunting like this for 10 years, you know, and come back with nothing. And then, well, every year I could come home with game. There, let's pick up the decoys. That's it, we're done. Basically, it went well. It's cool outside. I have to go now. So, friends, I wish you health in your hands, your legs, and a little bit elsewhere. Don't like, don't subscribe. Spend time in the forest and be happy. Bye.